wanted to remember Linda Scheid as a good friend and a wonderful colleague who had just such an amazing manner about her, such great good humor and good cheer, even when she took one of those much publicized positions in contrast to where perhaps the rest of the caucus was going. She always did it very forthrightly and with no nonsense, but always with good cheer and good humor, and I really appreciated how she really stood up for her beliefs and stood strong all the time, but also conducted herself in a way that caused everyone to be such good friends with her. I especially, though, really wanted just to say on behalf of the GLBT community how much I appreciated how strongly she stood for basic fairness, for social justice, for civil rights, just for that basic no-nonsense recognition that we're all part of Minnesota family. And she was a strong voice on behalf of justice for everyone. But in these last few years when it's been so difficult for GLBT people in our state and in our legislature, she's been a strong voice for us, and I wanted to remember that and recognize her for that. I just talked to her son a few minutes ago, and he said that she was so looking forward to this fight, not looking forward, but so ready for the fight that we're going to have to defeat this amendment. And I know we're going to fight hard and we're going to defeat it, and we're going to defeat it with a lot of votes of people that she represented up in this part of the metro area, and we're going to carry her spirit with us. Linda Scheid was well known for being independent of thought and not a doctrinaire, down the line party adherent, which was really great. I really appreciated that in her. Sometimes it was vexing because it was very different from positions I would take. But I do remember that when we talked about a number of issues, she would assume my position based on what she thought she knew about my political affiliation, and she was often surprised, and we got together and worked on some stuff that was kind of libertarian in the way that she would define kind of no-nonsense, common-sense libertarian approach to things, like on matters relating to liquor and other things like that. So she's always surprised that I had a bit of a free market libertarian bent in me. But I also remember a few years ago when we were working on Freedom to Breathe, making sure that we had clean indoor air for workers and everyone in Minnesota. I was able to sit with her and kind of pull her my direction on that subject a little bit. Not quite the libertarian approach, live and let live and let folks smoke wherever they want. She kind of crossed back over and she understood that there was an important policy objective there, so she was really willing to engage in that give and take. So that was fun to work with her on those issues.